Mr. Kwame, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's always good to have a Manchester United fan on the show because Man is just a joy that keeps giving. Like every day, they just give me a new reason to be happy. A new reason, and a new reason today. Manchester United was on show on the weekend with Crystal Palace at the Old Trafford, and they gave us a wonderful result, dropping more points.
So that was wonderful.
It was wonderful for me. Even better because other results across the league was very, very favorable, like in Arsenal. My opinion, apart from the Liverpool result. But we'll get to Liverpool results right now. I don't want to talk about Arsenal's performance. Arsenal's performance was magnificent. But let's talk about Man U. You know, it has been a season of trial and turmoil for you guys. You know, before the show started, we were just saying Man U has a lot of history, pedigree, and a lot of trophies. And I was telling you that Manchester United has a lot of things, but Manchester United has never been unbeaten in the full season. But Manchester United can actually go the exact opposite of unbeaten, the way they are looking at it. Because Manchester United can go as far as going more than 19 games, more than 19 defeats this season. So how many defeats do you have so far this season?
I can't even recall.
But at least it's close to this. It's very 19.
No worry, I lost counts.
Okay, you've lost count.
As they beat us, I lose them.
Okay, yeah, it's no problem. So Man U now are doing all they can do to have, well, as good a season as they can have. Well, kudos to them. And with the buzzing going around, the transfer window shutting down and people and players moving left, right, and center, one of my best players in Manchester United, to my greatest surprise, has moved. I'm saying this because I'm not happy, not really because I want to banter Man U. It's sad to see Marcus Rashford playing another jersey that is not the red and white of Manchester United.
Rashford going to Aston Villa.
He's going to give space for someone like Chidobe Martin.
No, to be honest, okay. Rashford has not been Rashford for us this season at all. Rashford has not been Rashford at all. And why should words be coming out that Rashford, you know, if person even deform, person no deform. But why should words be coming out that Rashford no even they make efforts at all? So I would rather, like, then you mentioned something at the beginning of this show. You said we are the opposite of the unbeaten. Well,
right now you are the beaten. But nonetheless, since that Man U now is not winning, and right now they are more of a losing team than a winning team. Because right now, anywhere they see a win, they want to drag and hold on to it. Everybody is picking point from Man U, except for Man City now in their trenches. We wish Manchester City and Pep Guardiola all the best and a speedy recovery, because they were out on the weekend where they faced a very powerful Arsenal team, a very strong Arsenal team, a very organized and hungry Arsenal team, and they came out, stay humble, eh? They were very humble.
Arsenal was exceptional, though.
Yeah, this is what Manchester look up to, having performances like what Arsenal gave out against Man City. Because I don't think people have had it in quite a while.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yes. So we should be looking right now. You can't call any even team in the Manchester unbeaten, because both teams in Manchester were actually beaten this weekend. So right now Manchester is the beaten team, not the unbeaten.
Good.
Well, that is that about the Manchester and Arsenal campaign. Talking about more important things, the transfers that is going on right now. The deadline is fast approaching and teams are moving. But right now, Arsenal, in all their needs for a striker, cannot seem to get one. Arsenal, please get a striker. Any striker. Oli Watkins, fine. Martinez, fine. Look, at one point, I was wishing even Arsenal went in for Rashford. Because if you are collecting people like Raheem Sterling, Jorginho, why can't you get Rashford?
I not put out for him.
We need a striker. Rashford might not be the hard worker, but in the box, you can get one or two goals out of the goals that some of the goals that Havertz made.
No, Havertz is a very good player. In fact, one of the best strikers in the league presently. To be honest,
let's say serious things.
But to be very honest, Havertz has been one point that I see about people when people putting out for strikers and all. They want to see their conversion rates. For example, now big opportunities for them to bury a thing. For example, now I think against Newcastle, I think in the FA Cup, I've had someone goal scoring opportunity. That ball should be buried. And keeper was even standing like say, the ball, he should be expecting the ball in the net already. And the next thing was Havertz is using his shoulder
That one you can't really blame him. Once somebody is
there are a lot of opportunities. All about yesterday against City. If yesterday had not been a very bad day for City, probably you would have lost that match against Manchester City yesterday.
Even if you had
because
drawn,
that ball, even who can I say in Man U that will bury that ball? Mazzari will bury that ball.
That's big coming from. That's very big coming from a Manchester United fan.
Calm down. No, I'm talking specifically.
I have to be specific now. That's very big coming from a Manchester United fan.
I'm just talking.
That not up to 2 weeks ago, Anthony was doing 360 in front of Southampton where you won't go down. Have you forgotten? Don't forget too fast though. Anthony had the post as his Messi and he was falling. Why are you saying calling Mazzari?
I'm talking on my players now.
And don't say your present players.
Don't loan Anthony
because the thing is when you want to bring Man U players to compare with people that haven't lost match in 14 games or now that it's even 15.
Now I'm even saying.
Don't go and say that. Don't say that. Don't say that in public. Don't say that. Don't say that.
But
the beaten versus the unbeaten. You're not using the beaten to compare. No. Don't say that.
I will allow this guy to sign his players first before I will consider him.
Why do people keep saying that he wants someone to sign his players? When he came for the interview for the job, I don't want to even smack on Amorin. When he came for the interview for the job, he saw the players that were there.
Yes, he did.
It's not as if he came and then they just gave him a new set of players. He was like, wow.
So because he saw the old
players,
set of players,
he has worked with these players for a couple of weeks. A coach should know tactics. He should know. In fact, he should have the profile of all the players. He should have the profile of the club.
Yeah.
Before taking on this job. So this is what we keep saying. Sign player. That is Man U's idea, and I think the fans have too much to say about this club.
I think that should be a general idea. When a coach has a particular tactic that he wants to use, I feel he should, even if
in the last 5 years,
I'm coming.
In the last 5 years, how many different tactics have you people wanted to use?
We've tried a lot.
You tried with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's tactics. When he starts having problem, back the coach. No, you put him to the grind and then brought in Ragnick. Put that one to the grind and brought in Ten Hag. He's still trying to play the way he. And look, people have certain problems. The problem is fans are having too much of a say in the football runnings that they take very little responsibilities for. The same thing with a lot of the executives. Take for example the reason why you lost Edward, one of the sporting director of Newcastle that moved to Manchester United in the last window. He put his foot down that he didn't want them to sack Ten Hag. The team had a problem. Deal with the team's problem. They sacked the coach. After sacking the coach, now people are coming to say it's the players.
Now,
they should pursue Ten Hag's players. But mind you, these players that people are pursuing, people brought them in and put them on fat contracts. Putting them on fat contracts. Who do you think will take Onana now? Because Onana was definitely a Ten Hag's decision to pursue the hair and bring in a ball playing goalkeeper.
You know, go like Onana as backup for Arsenal. You know, go like him.
Who do you think is going to take some of the players you have? See Anthony. No, let me vex. See Anthony. Totally his decision. See Casemiro. Totally his decision. Who do you think will take these players off your hand? All these players are on more than £180,000 per week contract.
Very true.
So, and most of them are quite young. So it's okay. Someone like Casemiro might even go and say, okay, take a lesser contract for something about. Anthony is going to look for something bigger than the contract that he wants. If not, he will just stay in Man and see off his contract. Same thing with Rashford. Same thing with Onana. Because I am an earning person, and you now want to tell me, okay, I want to transfer you to another facility to work, want to transfer you to another radio. Bro, you are going to give me a bigger contract if that station wants me.
I understand what you are trying to say. But before I even continue, you said something concerning players, our players, and our coach. You said before Amorin took the contract,
he saw the players.
He saw the players.
He was able to work with those players.
Yeah, definitely he tried, and he's not working. The most logic thing that he tried working his own.
Then tactics. He will change tactics now.
He tried working his own.
He will change tactics.
The tactics where they use before, sure they work. No, so definitely you have to try something.
If you go there to play tiki-taka and you meet only 34-year-old men that cannot run,
I'm coming.
You play defensive and play back the balls and play counter.
Now, his own tactics now, he does not have the players to play them.